Mel Albin. I'm the host and the founder of the Jazz Confusion
My
Power
name is
Hour.
Dion Parson, and I'm honored to share my passion of music with you, our listening audience, through my cultural heritage.
Things can change for you too. If you want to be brand new, that is absolutely possible.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Jazz Confusion Power Hour. I'm your host, Mel Albin. I'm the founder of this show. And I want to tell you a little bit for those of you who are new to the station, Source Radio Network, and also new to the Power Hour. Um, the Power Hour was founded specifically to keep jazz alive. We play jazz on the Source TV radio network 24/7, jazz crossover, jazz soul, jazz gospel, jazz rock, any place that jazz interfaces with any genre. We also want to help support jazz artists because it's becoming more and more difficult for artists to really find quality airtime to be able to present who they are and present their music. So that tells you a little bit about the Power Hour. We'd like to take you backstage so you get to meet the artist and get to know more about them. You know their music in almost every case, but you don't know much about the artist themselves and how they develop and where they're headed. So that's what the Power Hour is designed to do. We broadcast in streaming 4K video and also in true Dolby HD for those of you who want to watch or those who want to listen. The Source Radio Network is a nonprofit 501c3 supporting jazz and Black minority micro businesses. Part of our mission is to help build scale, just like we like to help artists have a place where they can come and have a home and be able to talk to their fans and to new people who don't know them. We also want to introduce Black micro businesses that are too small to make a profit being on Amazon or Shopify. So through our sister company, Shop Black Enterprise, we put these micro businesses on the Source Radio Network so they can get exposure, build markets, and create generational wealth in their community. Now, we're a 501c3, so the cost of broadcasting is quite high, and we depend on contributions from artists who are on our show. And also, because we support them, we like them to support us too, but also our listening audience and any commercial companies that broadcast our shows internally. We look at them for sponsorship to help defray the cost of running a radio station. Remember, any donation you make is always tax deductible, and any amount is sufficient. The Power Hour has had over 125 amazing guests in the past few years, and those guests include Eric Roberson, Mesa, Brian Culbertson, Paul Brown, Raheem Devon, Reagan Whiteside, Niels Jipner, Alex Harris, Greg Adams, Tom Brown, Costello, Pieces of a Dream, Kamasi Washington, Kiko Matsui, Kim Scott, Sheryl Crow, Billy Ocean, Annie Lennox, Dwelle, Costello, Maria Antoinette, Jay Brown, Julia, Blake Aaron, Terry Wollman, Her, Celine Johnson, Erin Stevenson. I can go on and on. You know, we've had Eric Burden, Jeff Beck, Mickey Howard. We've had so many guests on this show, all very notable in jazz or jazz crossover. And we're very proud to have another great guest tonight. And I'll tell you a little bit about our guest tonight, and I'll introduce him to you. Tonight we have a great guest artist. He's born in Las Vegas, raised in Memphis, Tennessee. He found his voice in the church talent show at a very young age. He was a member of a regionally famed group, Adagio, and found national fame in an a cappella McDonald's commercial. Soon, with his good friend William Doc Wyatt, he formed another group called Vessel, and they achieved local fame, and they had some global success, and they changed the name a few years later to Remedy. He continued creating and recording gospel music, but it was now time to go solo. And his first LP drop was called Royal Soul Volume 1 in 2018, with singles Thug Passion 2.0, Let It Alone, and Sweet Tooth. This was followed by recent Royal um, Royal Soul Volume 2. I'm sorry. So please welcome tonight's special guest, Mac Royal.
How you doing, man? What's going
I'm
on?
doing
What's going
great,
on?
Mac. It's
Yeah,
great to
yeah,
have you
yeah.
on the show. You know,
Oh
I've
man,
been
thank you, thank you. It's a blessing to be here.
I've been an admirer of your music for quite some time, and you know I'm glad that through a common friend and a person who's very prominent in the music business, Myron Ruffin,
Yeah,
I got you on my show, so I'm really glad to have you, and I think
absolutely.
it'll be
Shout out to Myron.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
you really shout out to Myron every time.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
I like to start the show every week by letting all the fans and people who have tuned in who may or may not know you, what's cooking for the rest of 2024 and 2025? What are your plans?
Really, I'm just trying to I'm getting my band together. I have a band called the Party People, Mac Royal and the Party People. It's kind of like in the vein of the time and Prince and the Revolution, and we're just focusing on our stage presence and trying to bring the people an excellent and a great show. So that's what our focus in is, just rehearsing, and trying to get our stage presence and our shows airtight for the rest of the year and 2025 as well.
Are you planning any other recordings or any other releases?
Yeah, I have a single coming out on October the 11th. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And what is it called?
The name of the single is called "It's Not Unlock the Door." It's called Hold On.
Okay. Okay, all right. Well, let's start off tonight by letting people know a little bit about your development as a vocalist and a musician. Now, I know that you were born in Las Vegas, but at a very young age, your parents moved out to Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
So, so tell me a little bit about your family musically. How did you learn about music that you wanted to be a musician or a vocalist or an artist?
Man, it started when I was just a little kid, man. You know, my mom used to sing in different quartets all around the city.
Oh,
And she would we would go to different like rehearsals and stuff like that at these young ladies' houses. And she would just tell me, like, go in there, sit down. Mama gotta take care of a little business, go in there, sit down. And she would go into the back room and start squalling with these sisters, man. And it was some of the most angelic voices you've ever heard in your life. And these sisters would just be just giving it to you like, ah, and I would just get up, walk through the kitchen, walk through the living room, and behold, these ladies would just be up there just going for what they knew, man. And it just bedazzled me. You know what I mean? And from then on there, I just fell in love with soul music, man. Like, from then on there, it was just beautiful.
okay, so you got it from your mom. And what kind of music did you hear in your household? What were they playing mostly?
My mom played a lot of gospel. She played a lot of soul music, a lot of R&B. Yeah,
And I know your dad, he was in the Air Force. Did he have any musical preferences?
yeah. My dad played a lot. He played a lot of soul music, a lot of gospel too. Yeah,
Who
yeah.
did you remember who you listened to back then?
We listened to, man, just about all gospel artists: Shirley Caesar, James Moore, John P. Key, the Caravans. I also listened to Billy Ocean, Bobby Blue Bland, Johnny Taylor. It was like a who's who of soul and gospel, man.
You ever listened to a lot of Bill Withers?
Oh yeah, ain't no sunshine when she gone.
I
Oh yeah,
think when I listen to your music, I kind of hear some Bill Withers in there. That's why I brought it up.
yeah. He's one of my mentors, man. He's one of my
Yeah.
mentors. Oh, by the way, the single is called "When We Make Love." I'm sorry, it's called "When We Make Love." It'll be
Oh,
out
thank you.
October the 11th. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Myron will send it to me, and I'll have it played on the 11th as soon as it comes out. Yeah.
We're getting it to you ASAP. Yeah.
Yeah. People want to hear your music, by the way, Mac. It's on my station. I have your music being played 3 times a day. 24,
Okay.
7 days a week, so people can come to Source TV Radio and listen to any of Mac's music. Okay.
Man, I feel special. Yeah, I feel
Okay.
pretty special. Yeah.
So, you grew up in Memphis. Who was
Mhm.
some of your, what about the city of Memphis in terms of your musical development? Did it have an impact? Like you went to public school, all right?
Yeah.
Did you play in the band, in the orchestra? Did you do anything musically?
Yeah, I pretty much sang in the choir, and I was a sports guy. I played basketball and played football, but musically, I sang in the choir from junior high all the way up to high school. So that was the only instrument. Now I hung around a lot of these different musicians, but I never actually played. I can play the keyboard a little bit, enough to get my song like into pre-production mode, you know. But I'm not Liberace, or I'm not, fluent, nothing like that, man. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
You're not Barry Manilow on the keyboard. So.
Nah. God didn't give me that one. He didn't give me that
one. All right. So, when you were a teenager, did you go to any clubs in Memphis? Did you do any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah. When I was a kid, a teenager, it was one particular club that was real popping in Memphis. It's called Denim and Diamonds. And that club was like the premier club to go to. They would have live music sometimes. They would bring in live acts, but for the most part, it was just a place where the teenagers and young adolescents could go and just wild out, man. So yeah, that was pretty much the club that we went to, Denim and Diamonds. Yeah.
Well, given the fact that Memphis is kind of a second home for Elvis Presley and B.B. King, and just so many people grew up in Memphis. The Barcades.
Yeah. Yes. Rich heritage, man.
Yeah.
Very rich heritage music. Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking. I guess a lot of this did have an impact on you, an influence on you, because Memphis is one of the premier places for music.
Definitely. Coming from Memphis, man, there's a certain standard that you have to have if you're going to call yourself a troubadour, or if you're going to call yourself a soul singer, because artists like Al Green set the bar so high. The Barcades, they set the bar so high. You know what I mean? Willie Mitchell. So it's like you're expected to get down and get funky. If you hit that stage, baby, you got to get down, And so that's just what it is, and I accept that challenge, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you a quick funny story about the Barcades. I had their lead vocalist, Uncle Larry.
Yeah.
Larry's a cool dude. And
it's a legend, man.
Yeah, and he was on, because he stepped in for Otis Redding after Otis Redding died in that plane crash. So he told me that the Barcades had 20 number 2 Billboard hits, and I said,
wow.
Yeah, I said, but what about number 1? And all he said was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that doggone Michael. Rest in peace, Mike. But yeah, man,
they couldn't break through because of Michael Jackson.
I mean, so Michael stopped a lot of people from reaching number 1, man.
You got that right.
Yeah.
So let's play. Let's play one of your songs right away for people so they can hear your music. I want to play
cool.
Send for Me. So why don't you tell everybody a little background on that song?
Send for Me. That's a song by Atlantic Starr. I'm a huge Atlantic Starr fan because they get so many singles, so many hits, man. And this one is kind of near and dear to my heart because, funny story, my dad used to pick me up get me out of the bed on Saturday mornings, and we go wash his car. After we washed the car, it seemed like clockwork. We'd get back on the route to go back home, and they would be playing Send for Me. But later I found out that, all about the timing of the radio stations, and they do that type of thing. But as a kid, 7-year-old kid, I was like, man, they playing this song every Saturday with me and my dad. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's magical or something. So I told myself if I ever got on a platform, or if I ever, got in a position, to remake it, that I would. And here we are, man. It's in for me.
No, that's great. Okay. Well, that's great. Let's everybody listen to Mac Royal's song, Send for Me.
Sure thing.
thought that everything was fine. Yeah. You say you got to get away to find yourself. No, baby. Now, lady, can't you tell? It's written all over my face. My days and nights would be a living hell if you go away. So think about the misery, girl, that you're gonna put me through.
Woo, you got me over here grooving over here, man. Yes, sir.
That's a beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful.
Man, God bless your heart, man. God bless you.
So who was on that recording with you?
Me and a young lady by the name of Antoinette. Antoinette Ayers. Uh-huh.
Antoinette
Yeah.
Ayers? Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of
She sings that.
somebody I don't know.
Yeah, she's a solo artist as well. She's bad, man. Out of Memphis, Tennessee,
Yeah,
right here. She's bad, man. Yes, sir.
got a great voice.
Yeah.
What about band members? Who are these musicians on there?
Really, I think it was Jackie Clark on bass. It was Stephen Bethany on lead guitar, and my producer Terry Poindexter, 20 Music, on the rest of the instruments, the drum programming and the live drums and all the synthesizers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I know your music. Do you do a lot of touring, a lot of gigs?
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff in the southern region, like Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee right now. I've had a few gigs in Atlanta, but nothing up the East Coast or the West as of yet. But really, for now, it's just the southern region, man.
Well, after the show, I got a hookup for you that can help you out with that.
Hey, man, I welcome that, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, let's talk a little bit about songwriting.
Okay.
How do you decide if you want to do a cover or write a song? That's the first thing. How do you make those decisions?
Songwriting to me, or recording, period, for that matter, it's all about vibe. It's all about what I'm feeling, what I'm going through at the time, what touches my heart, what reaches me. Because like here lately, I've been listening to a lot of Isley Brothers, and I think on Volume 3, which is coming up in about a year, I'm going to remake an Isley Brothers song. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I'm going to send it to you. But yeah, I'm thinking of seeing just the vibe of how I'm feeling around a certain segment of time. So it's different for everybody, though, Mel. You know what I mean? Because me, I can write either way. Like a producer can send me music, and I can write to that, or I can just I think my strong suit is writing what I'm going through at the time. Whatever's ailing me or whatever. If I'm feeling excitement or joy, I try to stop myself and always have some type of recording device around, so that I can put my feelings and put my emotions on the recording device, so that I can get busy penning, because penning it is no problem. It's just about being true to my emotions and true to my feelings, what I'm feeling at the time.
Do you consider yourself more of a lyricist or a composer, or both?
That's a good question. I think pretty much both. I think my strong suit is lyrics, though. Well, I've been told that, but I think that's my strong suit, because I like to pierce through to the pure emotion of the song, and that's
Right.
how you can see the colors in the lyrics. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
So
Definitely.
that's what I try to bring to the table. I try to use a little shock value sometimes too. A little shock is good every once in a while. Yeah, but I try to stay true to my feelings and try to convey and let that come across lyrically and musically.
Yeah, I'm just curious. You mentioned a lot about gospel, and there's a lot of gospel in Memphis. What
Tons.
yeah, what genre do you consider yourself the strongest in right now?
Oh, that's a good question, man. I would say funk/soul. Yeah, that's the direction that I'm going. Like James Brown, P-Funk, George Clinton. That's the direction I want. I want that throne. I want that crown. But I know it's going to take a lot of work to get to Uncle George's level. But that, because it's wide open. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's really what I want to do. How Uncle George would say all those crazy poems on top of all that bass heavy funk. Oh man, nobody does it like him, but I want to be the next in line to do it.
Okay.
For sure.
That's really cool. There's so much room out there now, because so much of the music became urban and became rap and and hip hop and I think because there's severe limitations to the rhythms and the orchestration in those genres. So,
Yes.
people want to hear musicians, and they want to hear, vocalists that are melodic and harmonize, and they're not reading poetry necessarily. So, there's
It's so true.
young people are gravitating back to jazz.
Yes.
It's interesting too, because what I see is happening, a lot of young people also, pop is really a weird genre today, because pop used to be popular. That's what it
Yeah.
used to be popular. Now,
Yeah.
now there's 50 different pop genres and subgenres.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Well, pop to me, not to cut you off. I'm sorry, man.
yeah, go
But
ahead. Go ahead.
pop was very cool in the 80s because they knew how to
Yeah.
market it right. You know what I mean? Like with Huey Lewis
But
and
you
the
had Michael
News.
Jackson. But you had
Yeah,
Michael
and he's
Jackson.
the king
And you
of
had
pop. You
Prince.
know what I mean?
You had Prince.
Yes. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
now it's like everybody's kind of hitting and missing. It's kind of like they're guessing,
Yeah.
and it's not as strong and it's not as eye catchy as pop music in the 80s was.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
You-
biased because I'm an 80s
No,
guy.
I agree with you, but it's also Jean Baptiste today. Jean
Yeah,
Baptiste.
I love John. I love John.
Yeah,
Batiste. Yeah,
and there's Bruno Mars.
yeah, Bruno. Woo!
These cats, they really sample classic soul and pop. And
Yes.
they do it. So it's really it's starting to generate a new life, and I'm glad that that's the direction you want to go in, because I think you'll be very successful in that area. So,
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
those songs are, I call those eternals, like the Isley Brothers, "Living for the Love of You." Johnny Taylor, "Who's Making Love to Your Old Lady." Those are
Yeah.
not going anywhere
Yeah.
because those are eternal songs. Like my mom always says, those songs ain't going nowhere, baby. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the vein that I try to display my music, on, because I want, even when I'm gone, I want to be played on radio stations, so people will be like, "Oh, that dude from Memphis, he was all right, wasn't he?" You know what I mean? So
Yeah. No, those are good people to follow, good people to emulate.
yeah, exactly.
You can't go wrong with George Clinton.
Woo, Uncle George, baby, he's still kicking too, man. Ain't that something?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Still kicking,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Bootsy Collins, he's still out there.
Bootsy, bow, bow, bow. That's my guy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had Bootsy on also, about a year ago. He was on the show.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you just got a who's who on your show, man. I'm honored to be on here.
Well, you belong on it, man. So I'm glad you're here.
Thank you so much, man.
So, what would you say today? We talked about, George Clinton, we talked about James Brown, the Isley Brothers, Michael. Today, when you look around, who would you like to work with? An artist or a songwriter? Who would you like to collaborate with if you could today?
Man, that's a good question right there, man. Let me think for a couple of seconds.
Go ahead.
I probably would have to say either Ron Isley, because I love Ron, man. I love him. Or it would have to be Stevie. One of those two.
Oh, yes. Stevie and the songs in the key of G,
Oh my man, this all you gotta do is just say Stevie. You know what I mean? Because
everybody knows what you mean. It's amazing. He did Fingertips Part 2 when he was 13 years old.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
He was born to be great. He was just born to be great, man. Like, it's
Absolutely.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let me pick up on the same question. So that's who you want to work with today. Stevie's a great choice. If you could work with anybody from any period, any time, anywhere in the world, a past artist, an artist that's deceased, is there anybody that comes to mind that you really revere, that you love to work with?
The Beatles and Prince. Rest in peace.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
an
the
interesting
Beatles, man.
combination.
Yeah, the Beatles, man. I just recently, like 2 years ago, listened to their entire discography.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I've heard the singles, but I didn't know that, man, these guys are songwriting geniuses.
You're absolutely right. I think they wrote, I could be wrong on the number, I think it was 250 songs in 10 years.
Listen, I mean, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal, man.
And some of the songs, I'm trying to think of this one song the Beatles did. Paul McCartney did it. He went into the studio, and it's a classic on their album. The name isn't coming to me. He went to the studio, he found the vocals, he played 3 or 4 different instruments. He did the whole thing. He did the whole song end to end in 1 hour.
Paul, man. Paul is Paul. Yeah, I look up to Paul big time because the first time I heard Imagine, if you don't listen to Imagine and you don't shed a tear, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with you because the way you could see that, the way that John was singing that, you could see it. Imagine all the people. It was just beautiful, man.
Some of the stuff they did was so revolutionary. Like A Day in the Life. A Day in the Life, that was like a 12-minute song. Nobody was doing that.
No. That's what I'm saying. Cutting edge stuff, man. That's why we're artists. Sometimes it's okay to push the envelope sometimes. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, those are I would definitely, if I could rewind the clock back, I would definitely love to work with the Beatles and Prince, man, the purple one. Yeah.
Prince, on his first album, he played every instrument on that album. He did all the instruments. He played like 12 or 15 different instruments.
A legendary story. They tried to bring in Maurice. They tried to bring Maurice in, and Prince was like, I love him, but no,
yeah.
no, I'm doing this. And it was bad, baby. Yes, sir.
He's one of the most underrated guitarists in history. His guitar work is off the chain. He did
when Doves Cry.
Yeah.
When you hear the intro, When Doves Cry, that's all we got to say. That's it. That's crazy.
There was a I think it might have been at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but they were honoring George Harrison, and his son put together a band, and the guy from ELO, Jeff, whatever I forgot his last name, but he was there, and so was Prince. Prince was playing guitar, I
remember that.
And so was Tom Petty was there. Okay,
I remember that.
Prince did While My Guitar Gently Weeps solo. That was mind blowing. And at the end, he threw his guitar into the audience. Well, afterwards he was interviewed, and they said, wasn't that expensive to throw it in the audience? He said, no, my guitar never arrived. That was $100 guitar I was playing.
That sounds like a Prince story right there. That sounds like a Prince story. Yeah, man.
He can make $100 guitar sound like a Stratocaster.
That's crazy, man. I remember seeing that. I think I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah.
And everybody was just blown away. And these are seasoned guitar players he's on stage with now.
Yeah.
They've been playing for decades.
Yeah.
And this guy just comes in with his solo, and everybody's like, "You got it." You know what I mean?
And he just did it on the spot. That's the kind of, he was amazing. Just,
oh my God, man.
Yeah.
Nobody else like him. Yeah, he's my top shelf, man. Definitely.
Okay, let's play another one of your songs. I love your music. Let's play Take My Time.
Okay. Yeah, Take My Time, man.
Tell people about that.
This song is special to me because it was the first song to go #1 on the charts. And I was so proud of that, of that moment. And it's just a song about, spending time and taking time with your significant other, because in these days and times, everybody's in a rush to go here and Uber and, doing all this. But sometimes you just got to stop, take your time, do it right. An old friend of mine told me, if you do it right the first time, you don't got to worry about coming behind yourself and cleaning up what you missed. Do it right the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
Right,
Well,
right.
let's play "Take My Time" for everybody. This is "Take My Time" by Mac Royal.
Your favorite wine and conversation will spark. I see that look in your eyes, Lord. Lets me know good loving will start. I hope that you're ready, babe. Every part of your body. I wanna please you, baby, baby, yeah. So it's the way I wanna love you, girl. We can take it easy, baby, just as long as you're satisfied. Time with you, baby. Show you how good I can make you feel. Hey, hey, hey. Spend all night driving you crazy, crazy, baby. Say your name, mama, I'm for real. I'm for real. They say that good things come to those who knows how to wait. Won't be no rushing tonight. Hold on, we're going for a long ride. Oh, every part of your body. I just wanna please you, baby. So it's the way I wanna love you, girl. We can take it easy, baby, just as long as you're satisfied. Time with you, baby. Show you how good I can make you feel. How good I can make you feel, baby. Say that it's alright. Say you get the feeling a little crazy around here. Yeah. Girl, tonight it's all on you. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. You need loving, yes you do. Oh, well I'll make your service, mama. I will be there for you.
One thing about it, baby. See, I don't speak Russian, so we're just gonna glide on into it. You dig?
Show you how good I can make you feel. Let me show you, baby. Driving you crazy, crazy, crazy. Say your name, mama, I'm for real. I'm for real. I'm for real. Your favorite kind. Time to make love all night. Show you how good I can make you feel, baby. Just hold on tight. I'm trying to take you for a ride. Say ain't no game.
Beautiful,
All right. God bless
beautiful
you.
song.
Thank you.
We have
Thank you.
somebody listening in, John Thomas. Absolutely beautiful, so soulful.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a couple other people. I'll put up their comments in a couple of minutes. But I want to get
Okay.
back to this song. Who was the other vocalist on the song with you?
That's just all me right there. That's all me.
Oh, because on the album cover, there's a woman there, so I thought maybe she was one of the artists on the show.
No, this is one of my model friends that
Okay.
accompanied me on the photo shoot that day, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
one
thought
of my
she was
model
doing,
friends.
I thought she was doing harmonies or something. Okay.
No.
Right.
I brought her in because she looked so darn good. So, yeah, come on, get a part of the
Yeah,
shot, man. Come on.
really, really. What comes next for you? What are you looking for? Let's say 5 years down the road. I know that you're not the same artist you were the day you broke into the music industry. I know you've evolved since then. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Do you have any idea what you
Um,
really like to be?
honestly, man, I just want to continue dropping good quality premium soul music for people because people are actually out there hurting, man. They need soul music to get them from their house to their job, then from their job back to their house. On Saturday mornings, I want to be that guy that you pop in when you get ready to wash your clothes or you get ready to wash your car. Pop in Mac Royale, man. Yeah, the fat boy, he'll take care of you, man. This. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So that's real. I just want to I want to work my way up to being soul music's #1 supplier. And I know that's a tall order, but yeah, I'm up for the challenge. So.
Well, I think, given your past success and your current success, I think it's, a very doable thing. And, there's not, at your level, there's not a hell of a lot of competition. There's not a lot of soul artists still out there. One of the people I had on my show that works with Myron also, Alex Harris. Do you know Alex?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alex does Southern Soul. I think he's calling it Americana Soul now, but it's really Southern Soul. And
I know Alex.
Yeah, and there's a place for the Al Green, kind of approach that he takes, and the George Clinton, the kind of approach that you take to soul. Looking at Prince or looking at Michael or Stevie.
Right. Right.
There's room there. There's room at the top. So I think you're heading in a good direction. Let's play a last song. Let's play a last song of the evening, and I really I love this song. It's "Unlock the Door."
Oh yeah, man, that's the current single that's out now, man.
The current
Thank
single.
you so much, man. Yeah, that's the current single. Yeah, that song, man. That one's kind of near and dear to my heart too, man. I love that song because it's just talking about what's going on, between men and women right now. It's just an age-old story. Guy breaks girl's heart. Girl vows never to love again, and but until she meets Mac Royale, and I begin, work my little magic on her, man. And, she opens up like, it's okay, you can open up, baby. I take care, and I work my magic, and we end up taking this world, this lovely whirlwind ride, man, a love affair.
Yeah, another person I've had on the show who I love her voice, Mavis Swan Poole. I don't know if you know Mavis, but she has a song called "Every Man Ain't the Same."
I love it. I love the title. I love the title. Yeah, because we ain't. But see, that's the trick, though. Your feelings will kind of lock you in, and you'll just watch good guy after good guy after good guy go past, and then you'll lose out. But that's so true. Every guy ain't the same.
That's right. Always some people out there always looking for Mr. Wrong.
Yeah. Right.
They pass by the Mr. Rights looking for the Mr. Wrong.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You see, it would seem like to me after you bump your head a couple times, you'd be like, well, let me stop and I'm doing something wrong. Let me reassess my situation.
Some people are very slow learners. I've been divorced more times than I've been married.
Woo! That says it all.
Really.
That says it all.
One of my friends said, one of my friends once said to me, Mel is always out there looking for the next ex-Mrs. Albin.
Man, and you know what's crazy? What's crazy is I can write about love. I can sing about it from my heart, Mel. But when it comes to relationships, I suck.
Me too.
I suck in relationships. So, but I'm getting better at it though. But it's like I had a girlfriend of mine. She used to tell me, "How do you sing so good about love, but you know nothing about it?" I was like, "You gotta ask the man upstairs. I don't know, baby."
Yeah, that's a smart chick. You should have hung on to that one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, this man, my stubborn ways, man. Stubborn ways.
Yeah. I always think I'm really nice, but I'm the only one that thinks that. Yeah. Crazy, man. Yeah, I always thought that was awkward though. That's always been awkward to me. Like, man, I could sing about it till the cows come home. But when I get in a relationship, it's like 1 month, 2 months max. It's over. Yeah. Well, let's hear Unlock the Door, and then we'll talk a little bit more about your music, and we'll wrap up for the evening. So this is current hit. How's it charting right now?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. I want everybody to hear that. Number one. So this is a number one hit, soul music from Mac Royal. Unlock the Door.
I was spending my time looking for a love that was never mine, playing silly love games. Then she caught my eye. 5'5" with a beautiful smile. I said, "Baby, will you tell me your name?" Tell me who would do a thing like that. I said that I've been down that road myself. And baby, all you want, I can help. And she just smiled at me as I said these words. Let me unlock the door. You never know just what you have in store. I hold the key, baby. I hold the key. Only the right one can unlock your soul. Now, girl, let me show you all of the beautiful things you and I could do. 'Cause we could take over the world. Let your heart be a guide in this love affair. My intentions are good, girl, I swear. I just wanna put a smile on your face if you let me, girl. She said, "Yeah, I hear you talking, but the last one, he up and got to walking when the time got rough. He was nowhere to be found." I said, "Baby, this is different. Let me your heart up so tight that could nobody get in there and love you, girl. You see, you never know your blessing could be standing right here in front of you. You dig? But if you can just let me put my key in your door, you surely won't forget it, and I know you won't regret it.
Great song, Mac.
Oh man, God bless you, man. Thanks, man.
Here you have a great comment from Kelly Constance. You can unlock my door anytime, baby.
I saw that. I said, thank you so much, Kel. I appreciate that, man.
Here's another one. This is from Donnie Riker. This is baby making music, bro.
That's the point. That's the point. Yeah, that's it. I'm just not gonna be making the babies though. But yeah,
they're getting you. These guys are getting you. These people get you, man. Here's another one. Laura Branigan, Old School Soul. You can't go wrong. Great vibe.
Oh, thank you, Laura. God bless you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Man.
You have a number of fans or new fans tonight. So, Mac, this has been a real pleasure. I've enjoyed the show with you a lot. You know,
man, I've been having a ball on here with you. I don't want to get off, man. I've been having fun, man.
Well, here's the good news. I'm going to have you back. Your next song drops October 11th. Is that right?
October 11th, yeah. When we make love, on all digital platforms. Yeah.
Well, and do you have any plans for another song after that?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit out the November, December. I'm gonna be doing a Christmas movie of my first feature film with Del One Coleman and Movie Go. And then after that, that's gonna be it's a pretty big deal for me because I've acted before but never been a lead man. So it's like, hey, that's a big deal. So I'm gonna do that film, the Christmas movie, and then I'm gonna come back like February and I'll drop another single. I don't know which one it's going to be because I got to get back in the studio with 20. We got to record and knock some stuff out. But I'll let you know.
I'll let you know right now. In February, you want to be back on the show and we can play your new single. We're glad to have you back again.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So why don't you tell everybody where they can reach you on social media or on your website? You know, how they get in touch with you, become a fan, where they can buy your music.
Sure. You can download my music on all digital platforms. You can also reach me at on Mac at Mac Royale. That's MAC space ROY apostrophe AL / Facebook. That's Mac Royale / what's that? TikTok and also Instagram. That's Mac Royale. I'm the guy. Or if that falls short, just go with the guy with the glasses. You know, you can't miss that. Yeah, the guy with the glasses, man.
Wonderful. Well, it's been a pleasure, Mac. And if you stick around afterwards, we can chat for a few minutes. And
that's cool.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed your music and really enjoyed you. So thanks again for taking your time with everybody.
Man, it was a pleasure to be here, man. Hopefully, when we come back, we can do it even bigger.
Always bigger, always better. That's for sure.
Always, I'm with it, man. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words. Thank you so much, everybody.
Okay, well, look, you have a great evening, and we'll chat soon. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Well, everybody, that was Mac Royal. We have a great guest for you next week on the Power Hour. It's Hillary Cole. Hillary is a phenomenal vocalist, and she's just a terrific entertainer. So be sure to check us out next week to see Hillary Cole on the Jazz Confusion Power Hour. Okay, and I'm Mel Albin, thanking you all once again for being here and enjoying the show, and we'll see you again next week. Have a good night. Mel Albin. I'm the host and the founder of the Jazz Confusion
My
Power
name
Hour.
is Dion Parson, and I'm honored to share my passion of music with you, our listening audience, through my cultural heritage.
Things can change for you too. If you want to be brand new, that is absolutely possible.